We talked about equipment bias. Make sure that during the foundation stages of your training you change the materials. We use leather rags, we use jute rags, we use burlap rags, we use towels. I switched to linen little sleeves, jute sleeves. We go through a lot of different materials. And during the foundation work, if we change that stuff up, your dog is much more flexible later on. If you stay on the same page all the time or use the same thing, you're much more likely to get a strong equipment bias, and the dog will not want to bite other surfaces or have problems biting other surfaces or playing with other kinds of toys or whatever. So this carries beyond simply bite work stuff into other realms. So if I always only play with a jute toy with my dog, then down the road I may try to play with something else, and that dog won't want to play with it. You see it all the time. You see older dogs that are bananas for a tennis ball but won't chase a rubber ball. How did that happen? You know, thinking like, how a dog that's that crazy for a ball and it won't chase this other ball, that's taught. That's a learned behavior. Somebody used only one kind of toy with that dog, and they didn't work on switching things around during the time while the dog was learning to play. Bite works exactly the same. I can get my dog stuck on just a Schutzen-style sleeve that won't bite a linen suit material sleeve worth crap because the dog says, like, that just doesn't feel right. So we want to make sure we change that stuff around.
This next young dog has a bad case of equipment bias. I include her only to demonstrate what Michael just talked about. Donna, the handler, is a good friend. She had not had this young female very long when I filmed it, so she's not really responsible for the problems we're going to see. I will say that she has since fixed this problem with good training and hard work. This young female had just finished a session in bite work. Donna wants her to re-engage back on her by playing tug with her. The dog wants nothing to do with the tug toy, yet this dog has a ton of prey drive and for her age bites like an alligator. We're going to watch Donna pick up a different toy that the dog wants, and it will engage that toy. When I get emails from new trainers asking what tug toy to buy, I always try and explain equipment bias. Sometimes I believe that they think I'm only trying to sell them more equipment. That's simply only half true. No, seriously. I'm raising a puppy right now, and I have a bushel basket full of different training items to play tug with. It's up to you as a trainer to determine how many different biting surfaces you want your young dog or even your old dog to learn how to play tug with.